Estiva, this is Blazeable coming at you with another Destiny video, and today I'm going to tell you guys what would be the god roll for your Lingering Sun. Now remember, this is a weapon you're going to be able to obtain this week in Crucible, known as Iron Banner, which only lasts about a week, so now is the time to actually grind and get your god roll and get the 2-tapper. But before we get started, I do want to say thank you to everybody that has shown support to the channel. Also want to remind you guys, if you haven't had a chance to subscribe and you find these videos helpful and enjoyable, make sure you drop that sub and don't forget to turn on your notifications because it means a lot, boys. Thank you very much. Now let's go ahead and talk about what are the god rolls for this weapon. I'm gonna give you god rolls for PvP and also for PvE, and what is gonna allow you to do the 2-tap. Now you're probably wondering, Laser, what the heck is a 2-tap? If you don't know what a 2-tap is, it means you're gonna be able to land 2 crit headshots, bringing down the time to kill to 0.5 and making it a monster because you can kill people just with 2 critical shots. Now you're probably wondering, Laser, I want this gun, I want it now. Let me give you the pros. Let me give you the cons, right? So the possibility of you killing with a 2-tap, it's going to require for the player to have low armor. Now you're not going to be running into a lot of people with low armor, but when you do, you're going to be able to hit that 2-tapper. Now if for some reason that person is not running low armor, then you're not going to be hit that 2-tap. But I'm going to tell you guys what you're going to need to land that 2-tap consistently, not only on low level armor, but also on high level armor players. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the time to kills, and pretty much before I give you the perfect roll. So the time to kill on this weapon is 1 crit, 2 body shots, that's 1.00 seconds, and then if you hit only body shots, that's 1.5 body shots, giving you a 1.5 second shot or time to kill. Now if you land the 2 critical shots, you're gonna go ahead and drop the time to kill to 0.05. Then we have the rate of fire of 15, impact is 95 damage. That means that the max amount of impact is very high, giving you that crit shot of 64 damage per body shot and 95 per crit shot. So very high impact. The range on this one's 46, which kind of makes the weapon because the range is so low. Stability is 24, reload speed 32, magazine size 8, aim assist 63, equip speed 37, and recoil direction 92. Now let's go ahead and talk about the perks and what I recommend you guys should get and what you guys should definitely be using when you get this. So for PvP, you're going to want to get brace frame, feather mag, and luck in the chamber. Probably wondering, Laser, why do I want brace frame? Why do I want feather mag? That's going to actually bring down the amount of ammo I'm able to carry because it's going to bring it down to a whopping 4. Alright, so remember, you start off with a magazine size of 8. These 2 perks, you're going to go ahead and bring that magazine down to 4. The reason why you want to hit that to magazine 4 is because that's going to prong your luck in the chamber a lot quicker. So that's going to give you the possibility to actually land that 2-tap more often than you would, because you only will have to deal with 4 bullets. So think about it, you have 1 luck in the chamber bullet. That 1 luck in the chamber bullet, if you have 8 mags, will probably prong between 1 through 8. Now if you reduce that to 4, it's going to prong between 1 and 4, giving you a more of ability for having that luck in the chamber bullet to prong a lot quicker. And that's going to be your god roll for PvP. You're going to be able to go ahead and enact that 2-tap really quick. Now as far as the scope, I'm going to recommend the Iron Lordy sight. The reason I want to go ahead and recommend this is because the weapon already comes with a really bad aim assist. What this is going to do, it's going to boost your aim assist a little bit higher and giving you that ability to actually have that nice bullet magnetization on the headshot. So definitely you're going to want to boost that aim assist with the Iron Lordy sights, which will make it very effective. Now if you're a PvE player and you're trying to find a new hand cannon you want to mess around with, then once again guys, I'm going to recommend the Iron Lordy sight. Of course, you're going to, instead of what we picked on the first one, which is brace frame for the PvP, we're going to go with hammer forge, and instead of feather mag for PvP, we're going to go with explosive rounds, and column number 4, we're going to go with firefly, making it very good. Now remember, do keep in mind that Firefly and explosive rounds, when mixed together, can interfere with each other. Explosive rounds will not count as critical shots when using Firefly. So if you don't like Firefly, you don't want to have those mixed together, you could always go with a rangefinder instead of Firefly perks. So Hammer Forge, explosive round, rangefinder. My personal preference is Iron Lord Sighty, Hammer Forge, explosive rounds, and Firefly. That's me personally, but if you don't want them to kind of interfere with each other, just go ahead and hit rangefinder at the last column. And there you guys have it. That's going to be your god rolls for PvP and PvE. Let me know if you guys are trying to get this weapon, and if you already have it from the last time Iron Banner was here, let me know what you guys think about it so far, and if you have a god roll or if you don't. Don't forget, if you guys want to stay up to date to all things Destiny, make sure you keep it locked on this channel, and I will catch you guys on the next video.